Hi guys, my name is Majid, and in today's video we're going to be doing a comparison between the Microsoft Surface 3 and the Apple iPad Air. Now both these devices are pretty different in terms of what they're meant to be for. Like the Surface 3 is meant to be a replacement for a laptop. It offers full functionality, and whereas the iPad is supposed to be more of a tablet where you can experience applications and basically portability at its finest. But anyways, I just decided to put these two tablets together just to give you guys an insight of what both the tablets offer if you are in the market of getting one. Both of them have their own unique features that they bring to the table, so it's definitely going to be an interesting comparison. So let's begin. The Microsoft Surface 3 has a very nice simplistic design. It's made of aluminum. It's fully constructed of aluminum, just like the iPad Air. So it is a very nice device and is similar in terms of design. Taking a look at the ports a little bit closer, we have a mini display port, a full-size USB 3.0 port, a charging port, and on the left side, a 3.5mm headphone jack and a volume rocker to control your audio. Another thing you'll notice is ventilation on the sides and the top of the device to keep it running cool at a good temperature. The iPad Air is very nicely designed. It's easier to hold in one hand it's because it's lighter, smaller device. But taking a look at some of the features of the device, it offers obviously on the top it has a power button. On the bottom it has speakers and a lightning connector for you to connect to your charging port or any other docking stations or anything like that. On the right hand side you have a lock button and your volume buttons to control your volume up and down. On the back it has 5-megapixel camera capable of doing 1080p, so it's actually a very decent quality camera. Now the difference being on the Surface is it comes built in with a stand, so you can use this to prop up your device in either a vertical mode or just a lean back kind of tilted mode. So the stand has two settings, and it's actually quite nice the way they've designed it. It feels like it has quality made hinges that aren't going to break on you. Even though they are made of plastic, they are higher durability plastic, so that's definitely nice. As you can see, this is on the kind of tilted up format, and using it on a table just makes it really nice for typing or whatever you're doing, even scrolling, just to give you a better eye angle to the screen of the device, and it makes your using just the device a little bit more comfortable, which is always nice. Now, additionally, the Microsoft Surface can be used with keyboards, external keyboards, but this one is made from Microsoft, so they offer this. When you buy the Surface, you have the option of buying this as well. It's from them, and it's very nice. It basically converts your tablet into a laptop, allowing you a bit more precision in the work that you want to do, because it features Windows 8.1, which is a full operating system for your tablet, and with this keyboard and mouse trackpad combo, it pretty much replaces your laptop 100%. So you can do whatever you can on your traditional laptop on this tablet keyboard setup, and plus it folds away really nicely in a nice neat package. So there you go, it's a conversion between a tablet and a laptop with a nice case all in one, and it looks very nice, and it feels great with the soft texture that they have. It's kind of like suede, but obviously it's fake. Now, taking a look at both devices, you'll notice that there is a bit of a size difference in both how thick the device is and how large the device is. That is on purpose, of course. The Microsoft Surface 3 has more internal components that are more powerful, needing more space. Taking a look at the screen size, the Surface 3 has a 12-inch screen, whereas the iPad has a 9.7-inch screen. On resolution side, the Surface has a 2160 by 1440 resolution, whereas the iPad has 2048 by 1536 resolution, still giving it a very sharp image on both the screens. They're both IPS displays, so they look very good. And now moving on to the internals, taking a look at the Microsoft Surface 3, it runs Windows 8.1 Pro, so you have the full features and capabilities of doing whatever you want on a laptop. Internally, it features a 128GB SSD drive, an Intel i5 processor powering it. It's a dual-core i5 processor. more than enough to power this device and give you, ease of use in terms of what you want out of it. It comes with various sizes, of course, in terms of it comes with an i7 and i5s and i3 variations, but you can get whatever one you want. In this particular video, we're running an i5 processor and 4 GB of RAM, which again, in different variations, you can get up to 8 GB. In terms of the Wi-Fi standards, it features the latest, so 802.11ac, A, B, G, and N capabilities. The iPad Air is lacking a little bit. Of course, internally it is a mobile device, so meant to be more of a mobile device. So it's 16 GB of solid state memory inside. It comes with Apple's A7 processor, which is actually surprisingly very powerful in terms of both CPU and GPU side of things. It has 1 GB of RAM, which is a little low and disappointing, but it does the job, and it actually performs really well. In terms of the Wi-Fi standards, it does not feature the new AC standard, which we'll see in the next iteration of the iPad, of course, but currently it only has A, B, G, and N connectivity for Wi-Fi. Now, both these devices perform really well, even with the internal specs that they have. They're very snappy and fast, as you can see, and the touchscreen is very responsive to your touch, so it has a very nice, feeling when you're going in and out of the operating system, doing whatever you want to do. The iPad, of course, has a 10-hour battery life compared to the Surface, which only has a 9-hour battery life. But then again, 9 hours is pretty good for the size and the power that you're getting with the Surface. And the fact that it is kind of like a convertible laptop that you can turn into a tablet, and it works really well. Plus, you get a full operating system that you can do whatever you want with, and the inclusion of a full size USB 3.0 device. You can connect anything to the device and actually use it just like you would a laptop. So there's definitely a lot more options available with the Surface 3 tablet if you do decide to get that. The iPad lives in its own ecosystem, mostly with Apple products, so it does work really well if you have an Apple TV or if you have other Apple products like a Mac or an iPhone, so you can have everything synced and have the same content with iCloud and all that stuff. It works really well, again, in its own ecosystem, but there's really little room for expandability. You can't connect third-party devices without getting really expensive adapters from Apple. And then even if you do have those adapters, you have to have applications that support it. So there's a downside in terms of the iOS. I'm sure we'll see some improvements later on with the new versions coming out, but currently I would say the Surface Pro definitely has an edge in terms of connectivity and the features that it offers with the full 8.1 Pro operating system compared to the iOS. Lastly, the Windows Surface 3 comes with a stylus. The stylus can be used for many applications within the device, one of the best being the Note. And this really works with the click of a button. As you can see, if you press the purple button at the top of the stylus, it opens up the Notepad application and you can write right there. So if you're in class taking notes, it's very easy. If you're an artist and you like to draw, you can take advantage of this and basically use it to doodle around on or do whatever. So it's one of the best features and it works really well. The stylus is quite accurate actually, and it's kind of surprising how well it works. And it was very fun to play around with it. So it's definitely something that I see is being very useful. Now you can get styluses for the iPad as well, but I think Microsoft's really got this down of how well it works and performs for what you want it to do. Just the capabilities are awesome on this tablet. Alright guys, so that's basically it. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to add it to your favorites and click that thumbs up button. It helps us out quite a bit. Also, if you could help share our video with your friends or acquaintances, that would be great, through Facebook, YouTube, whatever you like. It will help this channel out quite a bit. We've been making videos for quite a long time, and it would be great if we could get a boost to just get a few more views. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.